This is the fifth video session for Excel Module 1 textbook project, starting with formatting numbers in the worksheet. So we need to fix the numbers so they're easy to read. We don't have comma separators or decimal places. We don't even have dollar signs in here. So the first thing we want to do is select B4. You don't want to get A because those are titles, those are not numbers. So B4 through N4. Then up here in the number group you see a dollar sign. That's a counting number format. Click on that and that will insert the dollar sign, the comma, and the two decimal places with the decimal. So that takes care of that row. Now we want to select B5 through N5, and we only want to apply what's called a comma, because in accounting we don't want all of our values to have dollar signs because it becomes difficult to read the numbers. Instead, we typically add the dollar signs to the first row and to the last row of a section in accounting or in finance, whether it's a profit loss statement or it's an income statement or journal entries, whatever it is. So we want to choose that or change that to comma style. You will probably notice that it puts your two decimal places in place. Now we're going to select B6 through N6, and we want to use the accounting number format again, so click on the dollar sign. And now we have the second half of our worksheet that has the expense categories. We're going to do something very similar. We're going to select non-adjacent ranges, in this case, B9 through N9. We're going to point at B17, hold down the control key and click across that row, and then control click across the net income in cells B19 through N19, and then we want to click on the number format so they get the dollar signs. Then the internal list of expense categories will just get the comma style. Notice as soon as you did comma style, your zeros changed to dashes. For this particular theme and this particular style setting, it changes zeros to dashes. Accountants and finance people know what that means, but if for a lay person who's not had an accounting class, that could be troublesome. You'd be thinking, well, is there a missing value? Are they trying to subtract here in the middle of this income statement or this budget in this case? So it can be somewhat confusing, but it really is not. It just means that it's zero. There's nothing there. And then we want to use our name box just as a way to move around, just to show you that you can. Type A3 and just hit the enter key, and it'll take you to cell A3. And we're going to stop this particular recording so we can get started with a pie chart.